BKK is a new organization, a new company which was established in 2010 October. We will be 2 years old on Saturday, so we are quite a new company. There were city elections in that time, and the new city management had a vision to divide the functions of the operator and the authority in Budapest, and that was the reason why BKK was established. We are responsible for organizing public transportation in the city. In the past, BKV had a monopoly in public transport operations in the city. Now we are trying to open this market a little bit in the bus sector, and in the last week we have published the result of the first big tender for 150 new buses, which will be operated by a private company, of Arriva here in Hungary, partially by Arriva. Why we are doing this is that we have a very old bus fleet. Maybe you have noticed it in the streets of the city. We have a lack of investment in the rolling stock and in the infrastructure. In the bus network, it means an average age of the bus fleet which is 18 years now, which is the worst in all EU capitals. Since BKK was established, we are trying to change the bus fleet. We have bought a lot of used buses from many Western European countries. For example, there are a lot of Volvo buses are running very close to here in Andrássy út, which are bought from Holland some 2 months ago. Now they are repainted for Budapest colors and running here. So we have bought more than 100 used buses from Western European cities. We have started this new bus service framework of tendering out competitively the bus services to private companies and ask them to provide new buses with the service. 150 new buses will arrive next year. So we have started the process to change a majority of the bus fleet in a 4 years' time. In the rail sector, which means trolleybus as well in my terms, we are using European Union funds to finance the lack of investment in public transportation, the investments of public transportation, because in that sector we can use the cohesion funds to improve public transport services, which means, Gergo will talk about it, which means that we are building new tram lines, we are trying to refurbish old tram lines in meaning of infrastructure, and we are trying to procure new trams and new trolleybuses from EU funds in the next years in Budapest. And we have a new metro line which is being built, which is a very interesting one. My personal view from the transport policy side, that it won't help us reaching the suburbs because it will be a city centre metro line. We have to build it, we have to finish it because it was started years before BKK was established, and we will operate it as well. But after the crisis and seeing it from our transport policy, I think this money would have been used in a better way for replacing old rolling stock, for improving tram services, for improving the current lines, metro and HIP and suburban railway lines we have in many areas of the city, instead of building for 2 billion euros, nearly 2 billion euros.